More and more people are being hit by cars in Cleveland. A new report from the advocacy group Bike Cleveland found at least 603 people were struck by cars while walking or biking in the city last year. That's up from 550 in 2023. When you dive deeper into those numbers, they show 15 people were killed while walking or riding bikes last year, compared to 9 the previous year. All that data comes from the City of Cleveland's data portal and the Ohio Department of Public Safety. In 2022, Cleveland adopted the Vision Zero initiative. That was a plan to eliminate traffic deaths and injuries by the year 2032.
For a Milan 14-year-old, he's trying to keep his cancer at bay, but to do so requires extremely intense chemotherapy, which will render him infertile. But he and his family are hoping he can still have a chance at becoming a dad. It's pricey, but they say it'll be worth it. This is Bo Opperman. His love of football runs deep. But after a kick to the back while playing, he can no longer compete. Not just that, though. His injury led to the discovery of cancer.
According to his doctor, it's very rare. Dr. Egler has been doing it for years, and she said that he is the only third case of his specific cancer.
According to the Cleveland Clinic, this type of cancer, Ewing sarcoma, only impacts between 200 and 250 people a year, mostly common in teens. But thanks to successful surgeries, Bo's cancer is gone. The goal now is to keep it away.
I realized I had to do chemo, and then that kind of threw me for a spiral.
The one question he asked the surgeon was, he does 8th grade graduation on the 29th, and he said, "Doctor, will I have my hair when I graduate?" And the conversation we had with the doctors, they were like, the chemo is very intense, even though it's his first one. We don't know.
14 rounds over 6 months. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I pretty much tried and prepared myself, so pretty much am ready.
The biggest concern is that because the treatment will be tough on his body, 14-year-old Bo will become sterile.
It worries you as a parent. It just does. You worry about his future. You worry, and
how the chemo is going to affect him.
Yeah, down the line. And, especially with our family, I was the last Opperman. So if I had a son, our name is done. Now I have a son, and I want him to pass their name on. So
it's rough. It's rough.
In an effort to give Bo a chance at having his own family one day, this trio has decided to freeze his sperm. And just before the interview, they got word insurance will pay for a portion, but they still need to come up with thousands to make up the rest.
When we initially were told that they weren't going to cover it, didn't matter. I just think it's important, and it's our family, so you find a way. And that's just what you do.
Now, Bo starts his chemotherapy on Tuesday, and he'll also do his second round of specimen freeze. If you're interested in donating to the family, we'll of course have their GoFundMe up on our website. For News 5 here in Milan, I'm Kaylee Olivas.